right, guys, we got another spicy one for you guys today. So this one goes: My husband cheated on me at the bachelor party. Am I wrong?
This one's crazy because cheating on your man
Yeah.
right before you get married sounds crazy.
Yeah.
So let's get into this one. 12 years ago, we got married. I didn't want to know all the details of his bachelor party, like already know strippers were going to be all over him. But in short, I know his bachelor's was the typical, he went to the strip club, he got very drunk, and they rented a bunch of hotels to sleep over the bar across the street. So that's all I really knew. But he never told me that he slept with his mail-ordered slut. Jesus. His... Huh?
Red flag.
Red flag, for sure. His friends hired 2 escorts for my husband to choose from. He chose the better-looking one.
Of course he did.
We reunited with one of his friends, and in conversation that came up. My husband looked unhinged while his friend was telling the story. I stopped and said, "You did what?"
You think, eh?
Yeah, I would have done the same thing. I kept yelling and cursing at him, and he was confused while I was acting ghetto on him. First of all, acting ghetto is crazy.
Yeah.
I told him he cheated on me, but he got mad at me for such an accusation. He said this is literally what bachelor parties are for. You are stuck sleeping with one woman for the rest of your lives, so you have to get it out and bang a really hot one on the bachelor party. Like,
Yeah, no, you gotta check it. You gotta get his facts checked.
Because if this is, I need to know. Comment down below. Is that what bachelor parties are for?
Is this a norm? Like, is this like...
Is this what y'all are doing? That you guys want to get one last nut out before you guys get married? Like, is this what we doing? Is this what we doing?
Doesn't sound right.
Right.
I feel like there's gotta be boundaries there for sure.
Yeah. I literally never heard of this, but I'm also not accustomed to American tradition. So I don't know if this is actually true. But from the movies, it sometimes looks like that he is telling the truth. It sounds crazy though. For my bachelorette party, I just got an expensive hotel room with my girlfriends and got drunk and enjoyed ourselves.
That's fine.
Exactly. I feel like that's very typical.
Yeah.
I just feel so betrayed, but it was also more than a decade ago, and we have 3 children now, happy marriage and a life. Oof. This bothers me so much that he did this before we get married, but it was also a long time ago, and the next time I will never say a man is allowed to go to a bachelor's party. Bachelor party is to cheat on your soon-to-be wife. Just so shocked this is normal in Western wedding traditions.
Yeah. I wonder what % of men actually go out and, I guess, cheat on a bachelor night.
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine it's 100%. That's not traditional at all.
Yeah.
I think that's just a lack of understanding or selfishness, to be honest. But it's kind of nothing to do with tradition.
Yeah, I don't think that this is normal. I don't think this is traditional to have a last nut in before your wedding. I think that's literally cheating on your wife right before your wedding day.
It's an excuse, for sure.
Yeah. And I think that this should be a conversation with you and your partner as to what are non-negotiables, not okay, and what is totally fine.
Setting those boundaries for sure.
Yeah, there's one thing to have a stripper there and they, do their performance, they do their dance, and they go home, versus having an escort that's literally going to be performing in sexual intercourse or sexual activities on your partner. I don't understand that.
Yeah, because I think if you ask a guy, hey, is it okay for your soon-to-be wife to have intercourse with another man? I mean, most men, I can't imagine, are going to be okay with that.
Right, and so now my question is if the women do the same thing, is it okay?
Right, yeah, it's not okay.
So then does he owe her one? And she needs to get one nut in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I don't think 2 rights make a wrong. Well, 2 wrongs make a right either.
Agreed.
So I think there are better ways to kind of go about it, especially after finding out after a decade. But I think that he took advantage of her because she wasn't American. She didn't know the tradition, right? Which is just not a tradition, and I think he took full advantage of her. because of that. So I think he was wrong.
Yeah, I think that he was for sure wrong. And I want you guys to comment down below. Do you guys think it's okay to bust the last nut before you're married? Or is that cheating? Is that not okay? Comment down below. What do you think the boundary should be when it comes down to your bachelorette and your bachelor party?
That's right.
Comment down below.
Comment down below.